The £10 account is now on a grand total of... Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is another episode of the £10 to £1,000 Forex trading challenge. And this video does actually go down very well on my channel, so if you are enjoying, be sure to like and subscribe. I think around 75% of people aren't actually subscribed, so I don't know what you lot are doing, but just go and subscribe. This week has been a bit slow. We haven't actually traded much, but we have made a decent amount of profit, and I will obviously go into that later in the video, how much we actually made, so make sure you watch the whole thing. As you know, the markets are quite crazy at the minute. So many fundamentals obviously affecting the markets, so you have got to be careful during these times. If you are trading or a new trader, I'd say just lower your lot size or lower your risk amount, depends how you base your trading. But yeah, I have actually made one trade. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but we made a decent amount of profit on the account. And I just want to go through the setups I was looking at taking and the ones I did actually send out to my clients in my VIP. I actually sent out a free trade as well. The free trade chat is down in the description if you want to join. I send out a signal every now and again, and one of the signals I did send out, nice 65 pips profit. Okay, so this is a trade I sent out to my VIP and free group. As you know, my favourite pair, Euro JPY. And when I was analysing this pair, I started on the 1 hour on this one because I was just looking for not a long-term trade, and I love using the 1 hour for these day trades. Obviously it's just personal preference. My strategy is based on the 1 hour. Okay, so what we had here was, as you can obviously see, price was forming this downtrend, downwards channel, and we have multiple rejections of this area, as you see from right up here on the 9th of November. Still in this downward channel, but as you see, if we drew this line here, this horizontal ray tool, which is this one up here, we drew this along, and you see that we had an area of support which price couldn't actually break below. And although we were in a downtrend, price was just sat at this level, struggling to break below. As you see, when we first tested it, came back to reject the top, came down again, rejected the top of the channel again, back down, couldn't push above higher here, right up to this area. But yeah, when we actually were looking for this trade, it was when price broke this support. What I usually do is draw a Fibonacci retracement on, and as you see, although it's not very clear, price did actually come up just before the 50% down, pulled up back to the 38% Fibonacci. And obviously this wouldn't be the main cause of entering a trade. The confluences for this one were actually obviously price trading in a downwards channel. And then we had a break and a retest of the structure, which is obviously now a resistance area, was a support, now a resistance. And then you actually have the rejection of the Fibonacci up here. But yeah, if we delete that Fibonacci now, we can see that once we enter this trade, I'll quickly get it up in my Telegram to show you how I actually sent this trade out. This was the trade I sent out when price was exactly here. Sell Euro JPY, stop loss, take profit. And then I explained why I took the trade, which is obviously why I'm going to explain it now. So yeah, we entered before this hourly candle closed here. We could have entered up here at the resistance when it obviously retested it again for the second time. But obviously we entered a little bit early. But you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. I guess that's the saying, isn't it? But yeah, after this, we had a very nice bearish push down to the actual trend line to actually retest it again. Pulled back once again to this area of the previous lows from where it acted as a kind of area of rejection here. We rejected that down, and yeah, I had this level drawn out which actually acted as resistance in the future, which was the lows of here, acted as a little support area with rejections here, which rejected in the future as a resistance. But what we had, another bearish push down, and once we broke below this downward channel, I knew the price was just going to rally down. So we had another push, a very indecisive candle here, then a push back up to kind of retest the downwards channel, and then we continued to push down 79 pips or so to the take profit, so let's say 80 pips. And I actually told my chat to close at 65 pips when I saw the signs of reversal with all these indecisive candles and rejections to the downside. But as you see, our take profit was very precise from when I sent it, and it hit to the pip So if you want to get involved with this, just let me know. Follow my Instagram, it's on the screen. And yeah, we turned bullish up to this area which I've drawn out before, again to the pip. I mean, these areas on some of these pairs are so well respected, especially gold, which we'll look at now. So as you see here on gold, what we see is we had this resistance up here. Rejection, 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 breakthrough. Rejection, rejection, rejection. You get the point. It's rejecting this area. Nice area of resistance. And obviously we broke down, had a retest, broke down to this level down here, which has been a nice support since the start of November pretty much. And this area held very nicely, and as you see again on the 1 hour candle, rejected again as a support. And we did actually have this liquidity spike down to the daily low areas. Yeah, and if we close below these two lines here, then I would be looking for a bearish move. But as we didn't, we closed above again and continued to move up in an uptrend. We were looking for buys, and that's what we did. So I actually entered a gold position, and here's the annoying part. I entered it around here and we were targeting 1882, and I had my stops below this area around 40 pips. It's a nice 1 to 3.6 risk to reward. And the annoying thing is, when I was watching this candle here and I was watching my trade play out, it wasn't looking very bullish. Price was struggling to push up. I was watching it on the lower time frames, and when I look back at it realistically, when price actually on the lower time frames made this sort of area which it couldn't really break above, I thought that price was, going to push below. But you're not always right in the markets, and I know that I actually should have left this trade running longer. But because we had big position sizes, and I was over leveraging a little bit, but we did actually manage to make £40 and 55 pence on this trade. Not sure if you can see that, but yeah, a nice amount of profit for this trade. We did actually have another trade this week, which was, I will find that now. Yeah, we had a Euro JPY sell, which I just showed you, and that was £5.43. You probably won't be able to see it, but I'll put it on the screen, a little screenshot now. So the account last episode was on about 215-ish, around that. Obviously, pounds and pence vary, so I don't know what it was. But yeah, now the account is on £261 and 55 pence. So we started with £10. We started with a £10 deposit, and now we are on £260. So, and as you can see again, I'll show you. I don't want to show the name, but real account. No fakes around here. But if you think about it, with that £10, you could have either bought 3 cups of coffee from Starbucks, 2 or 3 cups. You could have bought 10 bags of Cadbury's chocolate, or you could have turned it into £260 in Forex trading. So obviously I know which one I'd choose, and it's just an easy way to obviously grow small amounts of money. And I'm just trying to show you that it is possible for people that think you need large amounts of money. Those traders that say you need a minimum deposit of £500, don't need any of that rubbish. I started with 10, 2,500% gain. And yeah, I'm just showing you that it is possible. I didn't start with a large amount of money. It was a few £100s, but and now we're here. So, but yeah, what happened on gold was I literally closed it on the close of this candle, and straight after we had 120 pip push to the upside, and I had this area marked out of support here, and it rejected it very, very nicely up here. But you can't always win in your trading. Can't complain though, with £40 up, that's around 20% on the account. So it's not really a bad trading session, because we are obviously profitable overall for this day and the whole account. So now I'm just going to go through what I'm looking for this week in the markets. So I'm going to start with on gold. If I remove this here, what I'm looking for is maybe a retest of this area here. If I draw it out as a support, you'll probably be able to see it better. But yeah, this area here is obviously a support area in the past, and now a resistance area. So maybe we see a break of this area and then a push up to this area. Here, it's obviously a small trade here, but we did actually have a ranging market in this area before. So even if we had a little push up here, which would be around 60 pips or so, and maybe even a break above to target the highs of around 1900. But more likely I'm looking for gold to start selling off again as we go into next week. As you see, very bearish move here after we had that impulsive move to the upside. As you probably know, if you've traded Forex before, you have impulsive moves, pull back, bit of consolidation, and then another impulsive move. So as you see here, we've had the move, pull back, and then we'll see some consolidation maybe before we see another impulsive move, maybe on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, doesn't really matter. But I don't usually trade on Sundays. A lot of people message me like, what time do you trade, what days do you trade? And I trade every day apart from Sunday. Obviously I don't like to trade on Friday past a certain amount of time, close all my trades over the weekend. Main point I'm trying to make from this video: 1, you don't need big amounts of money to make money in trading. Number 2, multiple confidences per trade. That's why my win rate has gone up a significant amount. I used to win about 50% of my trades, now I win about 75-80%. And that's just from taking less trades. I've taken 5 trades in the last 2 weeks and lost 1. So I'd rather take less trades but be more profitable overall, have a better win rate, actually be more confident in my trading from taking those less trades. And in my VIP, if you're in there, you'll know that most of the trades I take do end up hitting the take profit, because we have very high quality setups. I don't just enter a trade when I see one bullish candle, like I've seen some traders do on Instagram. But yeah, that's all I've got time for in this video, so I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for all the support on the channel. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.